Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to check out the insert ribbon. In particular, I want to be able to use the screenshot tool in Word. Okay, so I've got a Word document open, and I also have a web browser open in the background. And what I want to check out is on the insert ribbon, I want to put my attention over here to this little screenshot option. And this is an option I really haven't used that much, but lately it seems like it's been pretty useful. And it allows you to easily put a picture of your desktop or some other program into your Word document. And by the way, this feature is also in PowerPoint, where it probably comes in handy most of the time, and you could obviously do it in Excel. But because it's part of the standard Office ribbon, you can use it in multiple programs. So if I see that my screenshot's got a little drop down, it gives me a basic couple of choices. It's thinking for a second. It's trying to show my available windows, like that I have another program open. And it's going a little bit slower on that. But then it gives me a screen clipping option also. So in theory, I would see a still of my other window, my let's say my Google search on the web browser, the Chrome browser. But it's flaking out a little bit, and maybe that's because of my screen recorder. I'm going to click there anyway, see what happens. Nothing. So it doesn't even give me a choice, but that's all right. If I go right down to screen clipping, it just it minimizes Word, and it gives me this little crosshair, and it's kind of faded out my screen. But if I draw a rectangle around a particular portion of this window, I'll just let go of my mouse button now, it sticks that in just as an image. So super easy to do. And so the clipping feature is kind of nice. And this is just an image that you can obviously resize it with the sizing handles in the corners. You could rotate it if necessary. You can do all the things you might do with a standard picture. Color, compression, you can crop over here. I'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that image, and I'm going to try again. So first, I think I will jump over to Google, and I'll try to find something that I might want to take a screen capture of. Let's say I'm looking for an example of a blog. So I don't want to search. Well, I could search up in the address bar, but I'll search down here. I'll search for blog, and maybe it's going to be run training. Okay, so, and I'll just go ahead and pick on one of these here. So wow, okay, I want to start to look into some blogs on getting into running. And here's a blog. And it looks like a typical blog. It's got dated posts. Here's one from October 5th, and with text and recent posts. So this is a very blog looking page. All right, so let's say I want to kind of put a copy of this or a picture of this into my Word document. I'll jump back over to my Word document. And you know, I think before I do that, I'll put in some text first. So this is the lone runner. The lone runner. And then I'm also going to make a hyperlink. I'll just take that address right from the address bar. I'm going to copy that address, head back over to my Word document, and I'll paste it. Now when you put a web address like this directly in to Word, it's going to make it into a hyperlink as soon as you press a space. So that was pretty easy. If I wanted to make a hyperlink out of the title, I could select that title, and also on the insert ribbon, I can choose the hyperlink option, which is also Control-K. So I select the text, hyperlink, I can paste the web address or the URL right there, and then click OK. And so now that's a hyperlink also. So let me jump down here. On the insert ribbon, there's my insertion point. I'm going to go to screenshot, and I'm going to choose screen clipping. It jumps back to my previous page. Oh, kind of chopped off the top there. So I'm going to press my escape key to get out of that. Go back to my Google Doc here. I want to make sure I'm not active in that address bar. Back to Word, insert, screenshot, screen clipping. Wait for it to do its thing. There we go. So now I can just kind of, oh, maybe I'll get the whole address up there. And I'll just kind of select a good portion of this. And then it pops that image right in. So there we go. So now I've got hyperlink to the actual website, and I've got a screen capture for the website right there in my Word document. And from here, I would simply save my document and close it, or if I needed to, I just press my enter key after this image and I could go again with another one. Talk to you soon.